Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. These two square off on the diamond right after this. Chris Paddock, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Colton Wong will stand in. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis.
Here comes the first pitch.
Colton Wong.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Here's the pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Tommy Edman, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Edman, just 24 years of age, is penciled into the lineup in the outfield in this one, but he could often be found playing the infield at shortstop.
The bat plays. That's why this manager finds a way to get him in the lineup. It doesn't matter if it's up the middle at a premium position or in a corner outfield like he finds himself in today.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And the 2-1. He stays alive, still 2-2. And the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here's another 2-2. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Working on striking out the side in the first.
The count is 1 and 2.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but
he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment. Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Fly ball out toward right field. Myers will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Jack Flaherty will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Digging in, Trent Grisham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. 1 out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Now here it comes. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Manny Machado.
And now pitch on the way.
No, strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. But that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what, you hear it all the time that the game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been a difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set, and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Machado, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And he popped him up. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Right side hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Into the box now, Will Myers. And the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Fowler on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. 2-run shot to straightaway center as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
At the plate now, Austin Nova. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Padres 4 and the Cardinals nothing. And now the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Brad Miller. And they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Nope, that's inside.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next as he'll take a look at ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Outside, 3-0 now. From the stretch. Now a late swing and a miss as he was well behind. 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Three-2 pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Dexter Fowler. He'll swing it from the left side right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
1-2 pitch coming to Fowler. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So first and second with one man gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting it, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Now at the plate, Harrison Bader. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. From the stretch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Last half of the second set to go. And Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat.
Jurickson Profar.
Now here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Chris Paddock.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Chris Paddock. Now the pitch.
0-1.
One out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
In now, Trent Grisham. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Padres down in order. They lead it 4-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. And this is popped up near second base. Cronenworth settles under it near second. 1 out.
The batter, the left fielder, Tommy Edman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
1-0 pitch.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Three and 1 to the Cardinals left fielder. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. After it is Myers. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul Goldschmidt. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, the pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. A runner on first with 2 away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brad Miller. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Nope, that's down.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Cards strand a couple. They're down 4-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down in a way. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
At the plate, Manny Machado. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And now pitch on the way. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Fastball just inside. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Down the first base line, taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So with 2 out and the base is empty, it's Eric Hosmer now. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1, no strike. Two balls, no strike.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The 2-1 home.
Oh, that's out.
Will Myers would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. 3-2 now. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's Will Myers, man at first after the 2-out walk. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Padres leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Paul DeYoung.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Hit hard down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
The right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
2-0. Here it is. In the dirt here, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier.
Striding into the box, Yadier Molina. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Hit to first. To second for 1. Over to Hosmer. A double play.
Now that
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Settling in now, Harrison Bader. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase, and they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1, and he is in there. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Jack Flaherty. As he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fouled away. The 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Cardinals 1. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to take his hacks again, Jake Cronenworth, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now at the plate, Austin Nola. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late, or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Jurickson Profar is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres.
Ball 2.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Standing in now, Chris Paddock, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Two out with the man at first. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Colton Wong. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2.
I got the count 0-2.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
To the plate now, Tommy Edman. As he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. No hits to this point. Two-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. And he fouls this one off. And this will be fouled away. The next 0-2. Pops this one up, and that's in there. Base hit. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Adrian Morejon, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Adrian Morejon.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short, he was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
The 2-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Line toward the alley in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Up next to the Cardinals, the third baseman, Brad Miller.
Into the box, Brad Miller, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
2 strikes.
Ball 2.
2-2 to count.
Left side, but well foul. Now another 2-2. Luke over toward first. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Padres on top, 4-2.
Leading up for the Padres, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Smoke toward third, but that finds its way through for a base hit. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Number 62 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 62.
Manny Machado will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. He's set. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Hosmer tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So here's Will Myers, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
None out, runners at first and second. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Ready for another chance? Austin Nova 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Fouled off. Oh, 2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Has a look, now the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. A bouncer up the middle. There's one. The tag, and he is out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Padres lead it 6-2. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. That's popped up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
So now to the plate, Dexter Fowler, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. A ball and a strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a two-run homer down the line in right field, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
Number 47.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. And another foul ball. first and second here with nobody out. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. One there. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit out towards second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Padres 6 and the Cardinals 4. Genesis Cabrera enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 92, Genesis Cabrera.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Jurickson Profar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Ball 1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. A solo shot here off the bat of Jurickson Profar, and it's now 7-4.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Tommy Pham will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 28, Tommy Pham.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
2 strikes.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Next to the Padres, the shortstop,
Fernando Tatis Jr. will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here it comes.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Two and 0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3 and 0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball, 1-strike count.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's the Friars 7 and the Cardinals 4. Craig Stammen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
Tommy Edman will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Edman.
Now the pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Here's the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. 3-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, third baseman, Brad Miller.
Ready for another shot now, Brad Miller. He was a double play victim last time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First offering on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Number 36 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 36.
Dexter Fowler will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only 1 gone.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Ball.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Now the 2-0 home. A man at third with 1 away. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Yadi Molina digging in now as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit down the line at first. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Padres lead it 7-6. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Alex Reyes is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Tyler O'Neill will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And in steps Manny Machado. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Machado now on 0-1.
1-1. Nope, that's the ball.
And he got him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate, Eric Hosmer, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled on the ground is short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Ready now, Will Myers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And it's fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Another 2-2 offering. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And here's the 3-2 from him. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Drew Pomeranz enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Colton Wong will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Quick check on that tying run at first. And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Another throw over. Runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Two out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Now at the plate, Tommy Edman. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 delivery. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-0. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So striding in, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Comes set, the 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Here's the 1-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Trouble averted there thanks to fine work from the Padre bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Padres on top 7-6. Coming to the plate now, Jake Cronenworth. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. The 2-1 on its way.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Austin Nova is on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Standing in now, Austin Nova, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. And that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 10, Derek Bell. Close ball.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
0-1 the count. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. 9th inning coming up. Padres lead it 7-6. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Trevor Rosenthal comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 47, Trevor Rosenthal. Now catching.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Brad Miller. First offering on its way. And 1 count, and the pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Brad Miller becomes the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Paul DeYoung. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Dylan Carlson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off, and it's 3-0.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
3-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Profar is there.
makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And this afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today. San Diego jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Adrian Morejon earns the victory on the mound. Jack Flaherty was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame for the victorious San Diego Padres: 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For St. Louis, 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.